My name is Bobby Proctor, and Mike and I have been attending First Free since 2003, and this is the place that we sit on Sunday mornings. The first Sunday that we came, we kind of felt invisible. We came from a church that was smaller, where we knew everyone knew us, and we came and we sat, and it was a wonderful service. The worship was wonderful, the message was wonderful, but we didn't know anybody, and we knew that wouldn't work. So we became very intentional. We knew we needed another group, and so we found Promise Seekers. That was a beautiful place to make friends and connect with other attenders of First Free. We were in a small group for almost 20 years. And when Mike had a conflict on the night of the week they met, a friend just happened to call and invite me to a newer group that they were starting. So we are now part of another small group and sharing lives and joys and sorrows and prayer requests and just doing life together in a way that you can be vulnerable and transparent. I've always had a heart for worship, and I look at worship as more a way of life, of a response to what God is doing, a response to who He is, how He is active in my life, what He's done, what He has yet to do. It's a response to His creation. When I look at the eclipse, it's not just a scientific happening. It's God's creation set in motion. That just is amazing that we get to see that. But through worship, whether it's through songs, hymns, the Psalms are just rich with worship. The message, God's word spoken and applied to my life, areas that I don't even sometimes realize until that word is spoken, that is an area of need or an area of rejoicing. Our son and his family lived in Portland, Oregon, and when Mike and I went out to visit them, as we often did, they greeted us with the words that what Michael thought was strep throat was cancer. And that is not a word you want to hear. I'd rather hear it for myself than for one of my children. So he was going to be going through a lot of radiation and some chemo. And while it was curable, and that was a reason to hope, it was going to be a very difficult journey to get through. And coming into church, there would be people that I didn't even know that well that would come up and ask about him and let me know they were praying for him. And it was probably one of the first times for me to realize I wasn't alone. And it wasn't just these people. God put these people in our lives to give us hope, to keep our focus on Him, just even what God has prepared in both the worship songs, with the scriptures, with the message that just will speak to us personally, that there's no counterfeit for what He does here in this place. It's easy to stay away. And once you've stayed away, it becomes easier. It takes courage. It takes focus to move back. I need to be with God's people. I need to be in church. I need to be in women's Bible study. I need to be with them. It's not healthy for me to be by myself. God is so intimately acquainted with our needs, and we're not out here alone. He has every provision, and we get the added joy and the blessing of getting to witness Him at work in us, in the people around us, and the people we love. And I'm in. I'm all in. I'm all in.